Good day, beautiful people. Thank you for being here. I kind of just want to show you guys how I went from the first picture. It just looks like it's been in a ponytail all day to the second picture. And this is the final result. I'm gonna show you guys how I got this look. So we're gonna start off by washing it. I shampooed it first and then I conditioned it. I used my detangling brush to detangle it all the way through from roots to ends. This took some time, but it helped me in the braiding process. So now I am blow drying it piece by piece. You want to make sure you're using a detangling brush when you are blow drying it, well, a comb brush or whatever, to help it easy go through his hair when you are blow drying it. This is half of his hair. When I finished it, I am going to show you guys the process of me doing the other half. And as you can see, his hair is still manageable. So this is the first braid on the other side. I kind of just started with a very small piece. You do want to make sure that it's big enough to braid, big enough that it won't hurt, but also small enough that it lays flat on his hair. I'm using my finger to stitch the braids, separate the hair into the braid so that it could lay correctly and that I am not pulling hair from every which way. People use a comb. I personally use my nail, my finger. It is easier for me, so I won't have to keep picking up a comb. And you honestly just want to do this all the way down until you get to the bottom. As I am braiding through, you will also see me picking up a comb or a pink edge brush. And what I am doing is smoothing the hair through. Sometimes it gets tangled or it might just not be smooth anymore. And you do want to make sure that the braid is as smooth as possible, or the hair is as smooth as possible when you are getting ready to stitch it or separate the hair. So it just makes your process of braiding a lot easier. So I will be doing this all the way down. Sometimes I'll add a little product and smooth it out, just so, like I say, it makes the braid lay a lot neater and looks a lot flatter. When you braid dry hair, it tends to frizz and not stick correctly. As I am braiding his hair down, I will be using a comb or brush to kind of detangle it all the way through. So now I'll be starting a little braid. He got 6 braids and 4 little braids. I put a little product on it, smooth the hair through. Now I am parting for it. Also, same with this braid. When you are getting ready to start braiding, you do want to make sure that you start with small pieces. And the same for this braid. You want to make sure that you are just grabbing hair that you're supposed to grab. So I still kind of use my finger, not to necessarily stitch, but to just separate that hair rightfully where it's supposed to go. So these are the last 2 braids that I am doing. I am separating his hair. As you can see, his hair is still manageable, detangled, easy for me to braid. I'm using my Braided by Lisi's parting comb. You can order this comb in the description below.
Mom, you in my room?
Yes, baby, I'm in your room.
Hey, that's
So
not
as I am
fair.
separating his hair, I do put product in between the parts. And this is just to help me mold the part a little better, to make it sleeker and smoother, and keeps the hair in place as I am trying to part. So now I am putting product that I use on the outside of his hair, well, the braid that I'm about to do. I put it on from the beginning all the way to the end. I use my comb to comb it through, kind of smooth the product through his hair. as much as I can. I smooth it from the edges all the way to the nape. Like I say, I try to make my process for braiding a lot easier. So I try to do everything as far as detangling, molding, smoothing, anything that I need to do before I braid. So before I do start grabbing hair, I do loop the first 3 pieces a couple times at the edges so it isn't pulling their edges or isn't pulling back, making it look like they got a, an eyelid. And I'll just start grabbing hair and braiding it all the way through as so I did the other braid. I also don't know why the color or filter changed. I just know when I zoomed in the video, it changed the way it looked for some odd reason. So I do apologize about that. But I will be doing the same thing to this braid all the way through that I did with the other braid. With these braids, you do have to have patience, consistency, more so patience. It's just not, braids that you can just part and braid. You do have to make sure they're neat and that you are more so putting the hair where it's supposed to go. That's like the most important part. We are on the last braid, and just as the other 2 or the other 5, I am going to do the same thing to this braid that I did to the other braids. I'm using my comb to make the first stitch or the first part at the beginning of the edges, and this is just to make it straight, and I would braid like so.
Giving me a pink polo Kanye vibe. You tricks starting tries, give each other high fives. I stay in my own lane, try not to complain. Go find your own dream, go try to take mine. So they giving opinions, but I don't really hear those. I just want some commas with a bunch of zeros. Shout out to Tehran, the neighborhood hero. Taught me how to keep it humble while I stack my euros. Full grown now, did it on my own now. Think I'ma just take a nap up on the fucking throne now. Not even on lukewarm.
Now I am rubbing my mousse on it, my foaming mousse that I use. You can get this at your local beauty supply store. I use a more firmer one. Then I just spray with some holding spray. And then I would put my wrap strips around it. Just enough to cover whatever you want to cover. And then off to the blow dryer we go. I set him up beneath the blow dryer for about 5-10 minutes. And here is your final product. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos like this. Like and comment and tell me what more videos you would like to see. Thank you.
Yeah, say baby, yeah. Can you relax your mind, give me all your time? Say baby, yeah. Can you relax your mind, give me all your time? Baby, I don't know why you trip. You scared to come in, telling you that I'm with you. Don't relax your mind, give me all your time, baby. Baby, yeah. Can you relax your mind, give me all your time? Say baby, yeah. Can you relax your mind, give me all your time? Baby, I don't know why you tripping. You scared to come in, telling you that I'm with you. Don't relax your mind, give me all your time, baby. I know you gon' be there if I fall down. I know you gon' be there if I fall down, yeah. I had a lot of